Hey everyone, so this is going to be Tuesday's Fluency, Math Fluency. I wanted to show you guys what I tried to make that was up on our math wall in the classroom. And at any point, if you need to hit pause and remind yourself about the tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and then all the way up to millions, billions. Obviously, it doesn't keep going in our classroom. This is a miniature version. And then every day, we're going to be doing addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So let's start on today, Tuesday, for addition. So these are going to be your 7 problems you're going to be working. Remember to pause this video to work the problems. And remember, everything is on YouTube under Jennifer Carey. So go ahead, pause. And if you're running out of paper, always remember that we have our Learn books. And in our Learn books, on every page that is not used, you have blank paper, you guys. So why don't you start using a lot of this blank paper inside of your Learn books? Since eventually you're going to be throwing away these books anyways, you might as well be working all these problems. So just a reminder, you guys have plenty of paper to be using. All right, one last time. You guys can hit pause and start working these problems. All right, so I'm going to start with number 1. And with Fluency, you're just supposed to be able to do these numbers in your head real quick and get your, do you guys remember what the answer to an addition problem is? Should be sum. Yeah, that's the answer to an addition problem. So we got to find the sum of all of these numbers. Don't forget to regroup. So 7 and 6. You guys should know what that makes. And the way I look at this is 8 and 8. 3 and 3. 9 and 3. 9, 8, 1. So see, I tell you guys this all the time. I always make tens. So your sum should be 1,082,663. Don't forget to be saying these numbers out loud. Don't forget to be saying numbers out loud. All right, number 2. So you guys know we can't add this way. We got to find that common denominator. So a 6 and a 3, what do they have in common? You are correct, a 6. So we keep 2 6 the same. And then how do we get this 3 to a 6? Whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. Oh, look at that. They're equivalent. So now we can add straight across once the denominator is the same. So you're going to have 6. 2 and 2 are 4. And you guys should know this can get simplified. What number can go into both a 4 and a 6? So you get to divide both by 2. Bet you at least half of you forgot that step right there. Don't forget that step. And your sum is, try to circle, 2/3. All right, now we're getting a little bit harder here with mixed numbers. Same thing, we need that common denominator first. So a 7 and a 14, common denominator should be 14. 7/14 stays the same. How did I get this 7 to a 14? Whatever you do to the bottom. So it should be 2/14 plus 7/14. 7 to make 9/14. But don't forget these whole numbers. So 2 plus 1. So your full sum is 3 and 9/14. How are you guys doing? You guys doing good? Yeah? You guys can see what Gingeroo just did to my hand. Her baby shark teeth. All right, so now we're moving into decimals. So we can't do our addition like this. We got to make sure we are lining up those decimals. So make sure you line up your ones, your decimals, your tenths, and your hundredths. But if you notice, there's no hundredth over here. So what are we supposed to put there? Yep, a 0. real quick. This is why it's fluency. You should be able to do these numbers real quick. Again, how do we say this number out loud? 4 and 95 hundredths. Very nice, you guys. So now we're moving into 3 fraction numbers to start adding. What does a 4, an 8, and a 2 have in common? Yeah, eighths. So we're going to keep 5/8 the same. And we got to turn all of these into eighths. Again, you guys have learned this. This is why fluency is so important to keep practicing. 3 times 2 is 6, so 6/8, 5/8, and 4/8, which you guys should have known what half of 8 is. Ooh, I see an improper fraction in our future. I see 9 and 6, which make 15/8, and you cannot leave it like that. You must change it into a mixed number. So how many times can 8 go into 15? 1. Very nice, very nice. And then what's left over? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hopefully you guys got 7/8. So your sum is 1 and 7/8. All right, number 6. You notice there's no hundredths or thousandths, so yep, you know it. Go ahead and add your zeros. 5, 2, 16, 12, 4. So go ahead and say that number out loud. Woo. 42 and 625 thousandths. And then your very last one, you had to find the perimeter. So remember, to find the perimeter, you have to add up all the sides. And of course I would give you this. So we got to add up 2 and 3/6, 2 and 3/6, 1, 7/12, 1 and 7/12. So I'm going to move all my work over here to the side. 2 and 3/6 plus 2 and 3/6. Ooh, that's a half, that's a half. Plus 1 and 7/12 plus 1 and 7/12. So you could do it in a couple different ways. I'm actually going to make this a whole number because I'm noticing that if this is a half and this is a half, that just makes immediately 1, which is also 6/6, if you want to look at it like that. But why not add that 1 plus 4, 5. So I immediately already have 5 on that side. So now all we have to do is add this and add that 5 back in. So 7/12 plus 7/12 is 14/12. Let's go ahead and make that into a mixed number, which is 1 and 2/12, which at the very end, we can simplify that. So let's add 1 whole, 2 whole, 3 wholes, plus 5 wholes. So total, you should have 8 wholes and 2/12. But 2/12 can be divided both by 2 and get 1/6. So your sum of the perimeter is 8 and 1/6 inches. So again, if you build up your fluency, the quicker you are with numbers, the easier math starts coming to you. So I hope you guys had a great Tuesday fluency of addition. I'll see you guys tomorrow.